Hi guys. Hello, hello. Thank you for joining. We'll give it just a couple minutes so people can see that we're live and they can hop on. How are you all doing today? Let me pull it up so I can see y'all on my iPad. So we are going to sew up a clear Rosie. I had the time to cut one out last night, so I thought, let's just do it. Let's just do this. I've never done a clear Rosie. I've only done that one from maybe last week. And it was really awesome. I loved it. And I think it's going to be really good as clear and jelly. I've got clear and jelly. Sorry, I'm trying to pull it up here on my iPad so I can see all of your comments. Okay. Hello guys. Sorry, give me just a second and I'll be able to see everybody. I always have the goal of getting on here earlier, but my new goal is to exercise in the mornings. And that takes a while. You gotta get up, you gotta wake up, exercise, and then shower, do house things, you know. You know how it goes, right? Okay, there, yay, I can see all of you. Hi, everybody. Yay, okay. Maybe this will help get your sojo back. I hope so, Roxanne. Hi. Sonia, Rhonda, Mimsy, Catherine, Sheeple, Jadira, Mary, and my Brittany, and my Annette. Hi, guys. Housework really does get in the way of sewing. Ugh, mine is kind of bad right now, too. I almost debated not doing this and cleaning my house. My floors need mopped. Sometimes, I don't know about you, but sometimes in the evening, I get kind of like a second wind. And I do good cleaning at night sometimes, so. Okay. Catherine, that's funny. I can't decide which thread to use for this bag. Maybe you guys can help me out. I'm using like this color, jelly, and it's just such a odd color. I'm using this one, and I'm using my purple polka dots and like a clear rainbow one. And I can't decide, do I go purple? Because this is the gusset, zipper gusset, or zipper panel and bottom gusset. These are the main panels. Or do I go like a pink thread? Or do I go purple? I'm almost thinking I should go purple. Maybe purple, huh, guys? Purple is always the right answer, Grace. Okay. Oh, do I have... I don't think I have the right purple. Oh, yes, I do. Oh, yes, I do. Should we go purple? Okay. All right. Okay. I'm going to have to probably do a bobbin real quick because I don't think I have an extra one of these to be winding as we go. So let's do that while we chat and let people hop on. I'm just going to hook up my machine. Let me see what I got. Well, I have one right here and I have half of one right there. I have like 3 half bobbins of this color. So maybe we'll just do this. All right, let's do it. I just got a FedEx update that my next thread shipment is arriving on Friday, guys. Friday. I love purple and lime together. Ooh. Green would be cute. I think I'm going to just do the purple, though. I have lots of fun new ones coming. Hopefully you guys love them as much as I do. All right. So let's just... Now, jelly and clear vinyl is tricky sometimes, guys. The tricky thing about it is you have to mess with your tension when you switch to jelly and clear. I don't love that about it. But don't be afraid to tighten up that tension on your machine. It's not going to hurt anything, and it will only help your bag. So do it, right? I just dropped a bobbin. Okay. Siah, new colors or restock? Kenny, I have new colors, 3 new colors with this shipment, and well, 2 new variegateds and 3 new colors. My restock is coming in hot right behind it though. So it's not far behind. Yay, thread. All of my purple rains are gone. I'm waiting on a restock for purple rain. Oh, right. The problem is I would order more thread at a time to keep in stock, but my basement can only hold so much, and boxes of thread take up a lot of room. And so I can only do certain amounts at a time, which is why I don't get crazy amounts of stock at a time. Okay. Will you have them listed by Saturday? I'm not sure. Depends. I go out of town on Saturday, so depends what time I get them on Friday and how much help I have. I have issues when I try jelly and clear. My clear gets rippled. I just haven't tried again. I know, Jackie. It can be a little frustrating sewing with clear and jelly. You just have to keep trying. Okay. Are we ready? Are we ready? Let's do it. I'm going to move my iPad here so I can see your comments, and my bag pieces here. I'm not really going to get them out and show you. Well, I mean, I'll show you as I go. I cut out a clear front pocket, 2 main panels, front and back, obviously, a jelly zipper, 2-piece zipper gusset and zipper panel. I'm doing a clear pocket. And then for my D-ring connector in the back and my connector on top, I'm actually using regular vinyl. I just think it'll look better and it'll hold better. So I just already prepped my connector last night. I just need to sew it. All right. And it's just like the video, no change there. And then my D-ring connector, I just put some Decaville on this connector because it's going to be folded in like that. So that'll give it a little extra, because you can't really put Decaville on your clear vinyl or your jelly. I don't think that would work. So those are the 2 pieces I'm using of regular vinyl. And then I'm using, I have these all clipped together. I'm using the purple polka dot jelly from Wonderground. I am using this pink purplish clear jelly from Zipper Valley. And then I am using this rainbow clear vinyl, and I don't remember where I got this. I think it was Zipper Valley, but it was a while ago. So I don't know if it's in stock anymore. I think it was Zipper Valley. Brittany, Annette, do you remember? I don't remember. Okay. So I think I'm going to sew this first, just because I don't want to do it after I tighten my tension for my jelly. So I'm going to sew this first. And I found these cool, I don't know where I got them. I found these cool connectors. Yeah. Aren't those cool? So I'm going to use that on my bag. So we're just going to go zoop, just like that. And I'm just going to sew this on first, and then we'll head into the bag, okay? I'm going to put the camera in, and we're just going to take our time. I have all day. This won't take me all day, but I do have time today. So this was my goal, and we're just going to have fun. All right, I'm going to stick you down and in here so you can see my machine. No more of my face. It's still red from exercising. I don't know about you guys, but when I exercise, my face stays red for probably 2 to 3 hours. It's kind of ridiculous. Okay, here we go. Morning from warm Ontario, Canada. Is it really warm in Ontario, Canada? Or are you being sarcastic? Okay, here we go. I am going to put just a tiny piece of tape so this stays in place. These connectors are not on my website. I don't know where I got these, but I think I'm going to get some for my website. I really like them. I got them from another supplier, I'm guessing, but I don't know where. The things I find in my room, you guys. My face stays red too. Yeah. It's a little frustrating and embarrassing. All right, let's try this. Come on. Hello, hello. Hi, Wendy. No, hi, Welsh Witch. All right, I'm just going to stick that down and we're going to sew that together first. Here we go. Are we good? Are we good? Yes. And this is the Luxe Vinyl from Mormino, I believe. Part of me thinks that maybe I should put my D-ring connector on too first with my tension before I touch it. Yeah, that looks good. Beautiful. All right, so we're gonna get the back panel and I'm gonna go ahead and put on my D-ring connector before I have to tighten my tension up. Let's do it. I'm waiting on my order to arrive from you, but wondering when you'll be getting another hardware restock of the 1.5 metal buckles. I just put in a huge restock. Whoops. It takes a few weeks. I'm going to say it takes 3 to 4 weeks because I ordered such a big amount of restock and a new cute heart zipper pull. So I will get more. It's just going to take a hot second. I don't remember. Do you do expedite shipping? Margaret, I do, priority. I haven't ever done expedited shipping though. All right, let's see what we want to do here. Okay. I have to read the instructions on this since I've never done this one. I hear Missy out there giggling. She must be here. Okay. I need to get my little silver marking pen. I moved it over to the other table. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Cindy, I know. I'm excited to meet you too. It's gonna be fun. All right, I'm just gonna kind of mark my centers here. Let's do a line so I know where we're at. And then we want the bottom of this right there. Okay. And then for our connector, do I sew it first? Sorry, just a minute, guys. This is a little different than the regular bag, so I'm just making sure It's correct. Okay. Do I sew it first? Yes. Oh, that's right. At a 3/8. Okay, let's do that first. Sorry. It's just a tiny different than the normal instructions, so I need to make sure I'm doing this correct. I don't know where you got the connectors, but I have the same from Temu. Yeah, no, I got them from, I don't know. I don't know where I got them from. I think I'm going to get some on my website, though. I really like them. All right, folding my raw edges in, and then I'm going to sew it at a 3/8 inch seam allowance down both sides before I do anything. So let's go ahead and do that. There we go. Lollapalooza. Your voice is so soothing. My baby grandson fell asleep again listening. That's funny. The instructions are included in the pattern, correct? Yes. The great thing about Shannon's pattern is that she does include tips and tricks for if you want to do it with clear vinyl, which is so awesome. So it kind of takes the guesswork out. So I'm just trying to look through her pattern and see where she has suggestions for the clear Rosie. All right. And she does suggest using regular vinyl for this part, which I agree. I think it's a good solution. All right. So now we need to do some markings. Now, okay. Is it just me or is the video blurry? It might be your internet. It looks okay from my end. All right, so you want to put a couple markings on the back for where we're gonna fold these. Again, in the instructions, okay? And then I'm going to get some little pieces of tape and put them, this is the wrong side of the material. Just gonna stick those on there. And then I get my D-rings. Hi, Jan. And then we're gonna fold those to that line that I marked. That D-ring fell off already. Womp womp. Okay. And then this one. Now, you don't have to do this double-sided connector like this if you know which side it's going on. I don't know. I suppose you could just put one, but this looks good like this. I like it. And then we want to put tape along the back. We're going to put it on, and then we're going to sew it. Yeah? Beautiful. All right. Hi, BJ. All right, I'm going to just fold this in half and mark my centers so I can get it nice and centered on this piece, all right? Okay, here we go. And then I'll probably baste this up here next too and just be done. Well, actually, no, that's not true. I have to put my clear pocket on this piece too. Okay, I'm gonna line that up. with my previous markings right there. And then I'm going to draw lines evenly from these D-rings just so my stitching is even. Katie, I know, 2 days in a row. Who am I? Who am I? I had it in me, so I thought, well, why not? Why not? All right, and then right there. And I think I will put rivets in this as well. Right? Okay. So we are going to sew a big rectangle at 1/8 of an inch. I forgot to get another wet paper towel to take off these markings. All right, here we go. Right there. I'm going to turn it around. Get a piece behind. Make sure that if you have a walking foot, you're protecting back here. Oh, it's just like the slightest bit off. Just a minute. That's better. Working and watching. Awesome, Ellie. Thank you. I've seen that you make shipments to Germany and other places in Europe. Would it be possible to order from Spain anytime? I think I do have Spain in my system. Just be aware it's expensive and it takes, right now, international shipping for some reason is so slow and taking forever to get places. So you just have to be ready for a wait, and there's not much I can do to make it quicker, unfortunately. Hi, Amber. 2 days in a row. I know, everybody's shocked. That's what happens when I don't have my little kids at night. I come down to my room and prep things, you know? So, all right. Awesome. Looks good. I'm going to put a rivet here and here. I shipped a package to Sweden last month and it's still not there yet. Yeah, Kenny, my international, for some reason, I don't, so frustrating. It is taking forever. Hi, Wendy. All right. Good, good. Did that go through? I think it did. Yep. All right, let me, I didn't get out rivets. Let me get out some rivets. I only have the tops. Where's the bottoms? There's the bottoms. Okay. Margaret, how was Susan's concert? It was great, and she hasn't had a chance to sew at her industrial because she took a little trip, a little break. She comes back today, I believe. All right, let's put these in. These should fit pretty well, I think. Did your puppy chew that tool? Yes, she sure did. That darn Oakley. Good thing I love her. Here's the second one. Okay. Ooh, looks good. I like it. We are going to add my connector up top, and then we'll put our slip pocket on this piece actually. Right there. Where are my clips, guys? I need my clips. You need that base. I think Becky has bases in stock right now. I could be wrong, but I think she does. There's Brittany with the links. She's awesome and quick. All right. When are the days for the Patreon sew along? Nancy, we're cutting out tomorrow night. And then the actual sew along is, I don't remember the dates, the next week. I think it's listed on Patreon, I think. All right, so I have a clear pocket, which she gives a pattern piece for even, which is so awesome. So let's put on our clear pocket. Right? Right. Let's do it. It's okay if puppy chewed adds character. Better than an expensive shoe. That is right. It is fine. It still works. So this is not wanting to write for me. Come on. Give me a little line. There we go. I love a lunch hour live. Thank you. I'm glad. All right, so I'm going to put some tape on here. The nice thing about using this jelly is that you can still use tape. It doesn't really show that much when it's all put on. At least I don't think it does. All right, and then on the back. All right. So I'm going to take off this back one first and place it just right under that center line. Not on it, but under it. All right. Because you need to have room for it to fold over. And then you can line it up evenly. Still needs clips. It's not going to stay. It helps, but it doesn't completely stay when you do it. There we go. All right, now I'm going to sew that on. I think I'm going to trim off these sides first, though, so they're even. I love that rainbow clear vinyl from Zipper Valley. I know, right? It's one of my favorites. I use it sparingly because I love it so much. Oh, that's right. I need to tighten, guys. Let's do some practice. Let's do some practice. I usually give it like 2 turns. 2 good turns. We'll see how that. Oh, looks pretty good. All right, I think we're good. Let's try it. Let's see how that looks on the back. Oh, it's good. All right. Just make sure with this clear jelly bag that you really get those thread ends as you go along, because you aren't hiding them, right? They're just sticking out. So make sure you get those taken care of. Okay. So the trick is with this, it's going to go on the inside here and it's going to show the stitching on the back. So I'm glad I chose the purple because I really don't want it to clash, I don't think. All right, so let me find the placement of this pocket real quick. Okay, so it looks like this is going to be a little different because it needs to clear this. And yep, okay. So let's place this. I almost finished my Susu. Looks like vinyl stretched. Oh, shoot. That's frustrating. I'm so sorry. Okay. Right there. That coincides right with my D-ring. I'm going to put it up a little bit more. We're going to do it right there. We probably should have put on the pocket first. See, we should have put on the pocket first. That's okay. And now my pin's not wanting to work either. There we go. I think we'll be okay. All right, so I'm just going to, I'm not going to put tape on this. I'm just going to hold it in place just because I don't really want it to show. So I'm kind of eyeballing where it goes here. And we're going to cross our fingers. Here we go. That looks good. Ready? Where's the polka dot from? It's from Wonderground. Kind of holding this up out of the way to make sure it's good. I've just cleared it. I think we're good. I think it works, guys. I think it works. Except right there, that foot is right on it. So I'm going to put a little piece under it just so it doesn't get scratched on those feed dogs. And right here. I got 2 bases back and I haven't installed them. They're not that hard to install, Cindy. All right, so if you're doing one of these, I would suggest putting on the pocket before you install your D-rings. And maybe to other people, they're like, yeah, duh. I guess I just didn't think about that. That's okay. It still worked. All right. going to put a mesh pocket inside with the jelly vinyl. Oh yes, that would be very cute. Mesh pocket would be great as well. Hey, that looks good. See? I like that it matches the material because you can't really notice it as much. And then there's my cute little pocket on the inside. That turned out good. All right, back panel is done. Let's work on our front. What have we got? We need to work on this pocket first. So let's get my jelly strip. Jelly. And my pocket. Whoops. Here. Okay. So first thing I need to do with this is the pleats. Join Patreon, check the dates, and they work for me. Good. I'm wondering if you can attach that pocket to a mirrored lining, and then the stitches would show on the, wouldn't show on the exterior. Probably, Annette. All right, so I've already got my darts written on this piece, so I'm going to fold these darts and sew that first. Right there. Whoopsie. What seam length should we be using to sew on jelly vinyl? I use about a 4.5 the whole time. I don't really go smaller than that because you don't want to make a ton of little holes in this material, at least in my opinion. But that's just my opinion. All right, so I'm sewing right on those dart lines. Here we go. I could probably go a tiny bit smaller than a 4.5, I guess. I wouldn't go any smaller than a 4 though, for this material. All right, so for this, you want to cut these little darts open right there, okay? Because you want to be able to lay that out flat when you sew it onto your bag. All right. I'm going to go just a tiny bit smaller. Cindy, what clutch are you talking about? I'm not sure what you're referring to. If you're already in my website system, we probably already have your information, but I don't know what you're talking about currently. We do so many different things. I can't keep track. All right. And then I've got this one. All right, and that's your 3 darts in this front pocket. Cut those darts open. Cindy, Susan will be sending it to you. I'm pretty sure you sent us your address, so you're good. She was waiting for me to bring a chain strap this last weekend, and then she was going to pop it in the mail. All right, so that is our front pocket. It looks good. Just all jelly. Just an all jelly pocket. Okay, So what I'm going to do next is sew on this trim right here. Yep, it'll get sent to her. We have her address. Just be patient because Susan had her concert and then she went on a little trip. So, but she'll be getting it off to you. All right, and then she suggests putting the tape on this piece. So we're gonna do it on here. And just curve it around. Would you suggest leaving the inside of the susu empty if I am sewing with jelly vinyl? Yep. You don't need a lining if you're sewing with jelly. You could do pockets just directly on it as well. Kind of like what I just did with this bag. You can do that for the susu as well. All right, and then I'm going to go on this side. We're going to have to use quite a bit of clips too because jelly vinyl doesn't always want to stick with tape, but it's worth a shot, right? Worth a shot. I'm using the wrong scissors. Don't use those little ones. All right. Those are thread only. Okay, so I'm going to take off the back side of this tape first and line it up on my piece here. I'm going to try and find my center. You know, I could have used that cute, well, I would have. Should have used the actual vinyl that I used for my connectors. That would have been cute on this front pocket. That's okay. And then you just kind of curve it along that center line all the way up there. And then I'll fold it down. Shanta, I just kind of started. We're just making a clear jelly Rosie. Just did the back panel. And now I'm doing the front pocket. All right. There. I am going to just trim that off there. And then I'm going to trim it off down here. It's kind of trimmed at an angle, so. To get in on that angle. There we go. All right, I'm gonna sew that on. Beautiful. Ooh, it's gonna be cute, guys. Hey, Missy, can you turn the heat up? Up. I'm freezing. Okay. Here we go. Oh. Rosa, thank you. All right, there is my front pocket. We are now going to attach this to our front panel piece. Let's find that. And then I think I want to put my name tag on this as well. All right, so this is going on here. It's gonna be so cute. Okay, yay. Hello, Louise from the UK. Do you have to adjust your tension into this material? Yes, Rhonda, you need to crank that tension up pretty tight. Hi from Denmark, thank you. All right, I'm not sure what tag. No, I don't think I want to do purple. Got that one. I'm dropping them. Or I could do it with the white. Or... I don't know, guys. Which one? Which one do I do? Or that one? What do you guys think? I like the turquoise, the bottom. The greenish one. Picks up the color in the rainbow. Yeah. This one. So now do I do it with the pink in the middle or the white? Oh, I think I like the white. Okay. Thank you, guys. Okay. Done. Let's do it. Teal matches my connector. That's right. It does match my connector. That's a good point. All right. We're going to do it. Let's put this on. Hi, Rose. Do you ever make non-synthetic bags? I'm not quite sure what you mean by non-synthetic bags, so I'm not sure. Explain. All right, I'm just kind of placing this so I can see kind of where I want this name tag to be. My tags are from Heartwood and Hide. Jade over at Heartwood and Hide. She is amazing and does a great job with her tags. All right, I think we're gonna go right there. Here we go. Do you ever make canvas or leather bags? Yeah, I do. I don't really work much with leather. Leather is a whole other skill set, and I have messed around with it a little bit, but you definitely need different tools to sew with leather fully. So I haven't really gotten into leather as much, just as like accents. All right, there is my name tag from Heartwood and Hide. There we go. Looks good. So now we need to put on our pocket. We're gonna base this on. So the main, oh, I need to mark my center down here. I don't have that marked. That would be good. I forgot to clip my center on this. Right here. So we want to line our 2 centers up down here first. And then you kind of just go up and around from the bottom center. All right, there's no exact placement on the sides. It just kind of falls into place here. And you want to flatten that dart. That's why we cut it open. You want that to lay flat. It should come up and over on the top pretty nicely. I know when I did it with the regular material, it fits so perfectly the first time around. So you shouldn't have to mess with it too much. Just right there, and then go around the other side. I love this front pocket. It is so cute. Probably my favorite front pocket I've done in a long time. What website did we talk about yesterday that was going to have a sale on February 29th? Oh, I don't know, Sarah. I think I missed that conversation. Was there a website having a sale? I'm not sure. Is it a leap year? Is that why? It's 29th. It's a leap year, yeah? Bye, Brenda. Okay. Now we gotta sew this on. We're just gonna baste. Use my little screwdriver BJ sent me that I love. Thank you, BJ. Oh, let's see here. Come on. Just trying to get that to lay flat. There we go. I needed a pretty glittery one. Yes, I did. Weft and Warp having a 29% entire site for only 24 hours. Get on that, guys. That's awesome. Weft and Warp is the one where I got my vinyl from for yesterday's bag. Go jump on that sale. That's awesome. That's kind of fun. I didn't even think about doing a leap day sale. Missy's probably out there like, don't even think about it. All right. Woohoo, guys. There is my front. Oh my gosh, you guys, that's so cute. That is really cute. Okay, I need a drink of water. Now, we're going to go to the part that I've been dreading, because I think we've done everything else. I have been dreading this zipper in jelly. Hopefully it's not difficult and I can do it. All right, so there's my, oh, see, my name tag does match my accent pieces. That's really cute. All right, front and back, done. Char is going to want this one. We're not going to let Char see this. I'm just kidding. I don't care. All right, so here is my front zipper. I don't know if it matters which one we put on first. I need to cut my, oh, I was debating which zipper tape, and I think this one clashes too much with the blue that's on there. So we're going to use this white sparkly one. And we're using these cute little zipper pulls. I think these are from IndoLove. I love these ones. They're some of my favorite ones. Okay. Let me see how long I need to cut my zipper. Oh, it says I need binding. Let me see what it says for the clear real quick. Well, I'm doing a little bit differently. I'm thinking because this jelly is softer than clear regular vinyl, I might do it the normal way. We may have to do the zipper panel twice if this doesn't work. We may. Let's try it. You won't know until you try, right? Okay. Here we go. How long do I cut my zipper, people? Sorry, just a minute. I forgot to cut this beforehand. Zipper. Okay, there it is. Too bad you don't have rainbow zipper pulls. Oh, that would have been cute. I do not. All right, I am going to mark my centers. My daughter tried to sneak off with the Mr. Heckles that I bought from you. She almost got away with it. That's funny, Renee. Thanks for buying it. I hope you love it. All right, there's my centers. I already have my centers marked on the jelly. Hi, Jaded. All right, I may regret this, but let's try it. All right, this one is my front zipper. I have these labeled. This one goes on the front like that. And I've got it snipped right there. So I'm going to put it on like that. I'm going to put some, should I put the tape on here or on my zipper tape? I'm going to put it on here. Let's do it. And then she has you do it, hi Nicole, at a 3/8 inch seam allowance. So I'm going to change to a skinny foot, to my new skinny foot. And we'll try it at that 3/8. Like I said, we may be, if this doesn't work this way, we may have to cut out 2 new pieces. We'll see. You guys got time, right? Are we okay? Like I said, I'm not in a hurry today, so we can figure out what works. All right, here we go. Zipper Valley has matching rainbow zipper charm. All right, I'm gonna line up my centers here, and then I'm just going to put on my tape along here. Again, if I was using a stiffer clear vinyl, I would just lay it raw edge around the zipper and not do it this way. But because I have this jelly, I think I'll be okay, guys. Although I am debating if I should do a 1/4 inch seam allowance instead of a 3/8 because this is a weird thicker material. I might. Okay. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I do the 3/8 or should I just do a 1/4? Brittany, you are the master of this. Do you think because I'm using the jelly and I'm folding it over and top stitching, it'll be thicker and take up more room? So if I do a 1/4 inch, it'll end up the same as regular material. Does that make sense? Tell me if that makes sense. I think I'm going to do a 1/4, guys. Yeah. I think if I do the 3/8, like the pattern suggests, that it will end up shorter because it's thicker. All right, let's do a 1/4. Let's see what happens. Like I said, we might be doing a couple rounds of this zipper panel. I don't know. Do a 1/4. You can always trim if needed. Okay, I agree. Let's do it. I almost debated cutting a regular zipper panel and sizing down the back panel so it was all one, but I really like the angled look of this bag. That's what gives it some of its character. So trying to keep with that. All right. I asked my older daughter, Anna, if she wanted me to make her a Mr. Heckles all in black and gold, and she totally does. So I'm going to be making her that for our sew along on Patreon. Hi, Rose. You got distracted. Well, I mean, one does need to work, I suppose. Okay. You didn't miss much. We're just working on this zipper panel. I think that was a good call to just do it at a 1/4 because when I fold it over, it's pretty thick. All right, so I'm going to put on the next side before I top stitch them both. And it goes like that on the back. All right, so this goes like that. All right, let me put some tape on here. I'm thinking of doing black vinyl for the sew along. Okay, let's do it. I'm going to quilt my vinyl, I think, for the Mr. Heckles. Black with some quilted panels. That'll look cool, right? And then I'm going to use 2 different textures of vinyl. All right, Rose, we're just working on the zipper panel. I'm just debating how to do this. There's probably a couple different ways you can do a zipper panel using these kind of materials. So just keep that in mind. Just because it works for me doesn't mean it'll work for you, right? You may need to do something different. Okay, so I'm going to match up my centers again and go out from there. I recently made a Mayfield in black faux suede and gold hardware. It was so pretty. Yes, see, that's what I'm going to do for this next bag. I just need to pick out what lining I'm doing. She wants pink, so I got to find something with pink for the lining. All right, just make sure they're kind of even on the ends. Mine look good. All right, so now I'm gonna sew this side on. Again at that quarter, which is different than the original seam allowance for regular material. So just FYI. I haven't made the Rosie, but that looks upside down. No, it's not. It's got a weird curve to it, and one side is higher than the other. You'll see when it's all put together. It's got a funky zipper panel. It's not regular shaped pieces. It's correct. Trust me. And if it's not, well, we'll be doing it again. But I think this is right. All right. It's an odd shaped panel, and it's a little, it's not hard to sew. It's just awkward to sew. So yeah. All right. I'm going to top stitch now. I have the Hugo bag on my table, designed my own Highland cow. Oh, that's awesome. I really want to try a Hugo bag. It has all those fun animal face shapes. Every time I see one, I think I want to try one of those. But it's not something you can just whip up. It probably takes a hot second to cut out all the different pieces. So I need to do that one of these days. Yeah, it looks like I'm doing something wrong because of the weird shape, but I'm not. Trust me. It's just got a curve to it. This may be a silly question, but do you have to be on Facebook to take part of the Patreon so long and such? No, Dottie, you do not. Patreon is its own. We do have a Facebook group, but you do not have to be on Facebook. You can just be on the Patreon app. All right, let's do the next one. Yeah, it does have a weird shape. See, when I'm done, I don't know if you can tell, but like the front piece is lower than the top piece. And the back panel of the actual sling is bigger than the front panel. Okay, so it does kind of like have a tiered effect to it. The binding scares me. Don't let the binding scare you. This, the original Rosie with normal materials, the binding is really easy. It's not a hard bind. My Susu sling's a pretty easy bind too if you need practice on binding. That's another good one to try. Don't let binding scare you. It's not as hard as people think it is. Oh, you know what I forgot to do, guys? I forgot to trim the material. Forgot to trim my material. Well, we'll just see how this goes. You're supposed to put notches, oh, before you top stitch. I didn't do it. I didn't do it. It might just be a little wrinkly. That's okay. You're supposed to like take out the tape and do a bunch of notches in there, which I probably still could. I don't think I'm going to though. I think once the bag's all put together, it'll be okay. I think I'm gonna do a double row of top stitching to see if that helps smooth it out though. Let's try that. I think that helps smooth it out. Yep. Although if I do it, I'm getting on tape. Oh, my needle's sticky. That second row is getting on double-sided tape. I didn't think about that, you guys. Now my needle's sticky. Okay. Let's get some oil on this, and we'll have to wipe as we go on this next round. It's okay. There's almost always a solution, guys. Almost always. Not always. Almost always. Okay. Sometimes the solution is to start over. Sometimes it's not. All right. Dalva, she does suggest, well, she has clear vinyl and not jelly in her instructions. So, but she does suggest doing a second row of stitching on the clear vinyl to smooth it out. So I thought it would help on this as well. And we're just gonna clean our needle as we go along. How does your sister like her new machine, Rhonda? I'm sure she's gonna love it. She just hasn't been home long enough to play on it yet. All right, let's see if that was better. Oh, much better. Looks great. All right, let's just make sure our needle is clean. All right, well, I guess we'll see what that looks like when it's all put together. If it's got that bumpiness to it or if we're good. I think it'll be okay once it's all said and done. Let's put our pulls on. And then we need to add the bottom part of our gusset. We're just moving right along here, guys. I don't think that's right. Just a minute. There we go. Dalva, I did on the original definitely trim my zipper panel after it was on. So I guess we'll see. Okay, here are my zipper pulls. Ooh, those are cute. I'm just gonna trim my zipper tape down even here and burn it, melt it. I'm gonna melt my other threads here. Like I said, just make sure you're melting threads as you go along on jelly clear bags. Hey, that zipper panel went together pretty dang good. Let's see how white it is compared to our gusset. Cynthia, you should do it. Okay, so I do have a tiny bit of extra. Look at that. So I should have gone bigger on my seam allowance. So I'm going to very carefully, I wonder, I'm going to very carefully trim down my zipper panel. I think all I need to trim down is about 1/4 on each side. And I need good scissors. Let's do these ones. And let's trim down 1/4. Just a tiny. I'm just going to eyeball it because it's got this curve. I think I'll be able to do it. So I'm just taking off about that much. I'm just going slow. So I want to keep that curve with it. It's pretty good. I'm so brave. You know what? There's room for error. It's not going to show a ton if it's not perfectly straight. It really isn't. Like, nobody will be able to tell when it's all sewn up if this line was totally even and straight. And that's the great thing about jelly. If you don't trust yourself, you could take a ruler, or you could do it at the correct seam allowance in the first place. Now you know, you don't have to go smaller for this jelly. See, I do it so you don't have to. Okay. It would have been like trimming banks for me. You guys are funny. All right, look at that. Boom, it fits good. Perfect. Look at that, I did it. All right, other side. And let me see the seam allowance on this part. I think ends up being, yeah. Right? Yep, okay. First try, it's a miracle. Oh, actually, let's just sew this side first and top stitch, and then we'll do the other. Estella, it is called the Rosie Sling from Knotte Threads Company, and I'm sure someone can link it for you. And then I want to top stitch this. Are you going to add foam? No. The fabulous thing about using jelly and clear is you don't add any extra stabilizer, interfacing. It has such a good shape to it. You don't need to add anything. And it's kind of, the jelly's translucent. Like you can see through this. So you don't really want to add any stabilizer to it. Thank you, Brittany. There's the link, Estella. Okay, I'm going to go to the other side now. Cynthia, Brittany is fast. She is amazing with those links. I think she just has a big old list that she keeps. She's smart. All right. Let's top stitch this and then we're going to start putting it all together, guys. The other thing I love about clear jelly bags is how quick you can put them together. Less pieces, less steps. Just a fun, quick little make. All right, I'm gonna get those threads in there, all melted. I know, Jadira. It's like Brittany can read my mind sometimes, I think. Okay, so this gusset and zipper panel, do you see how like it goes up in the back here? So this is our back side. This is our front side. I'm going to go ahead and just mark my centers for this bag, top and bottom. Bye, Rosa. I know most people have work during the day. This is my work. And I get my kids back tonight, so I didn't want to have to work at night when they're here. So I did pretty good on that trimming. It's pretty even. I'm impressed with myself. All right. All right, I've got my centers marked. Let's see. Get my hands a rub here. It is cold down here today. For newbies like me, how do we know how to adjust our tension for this material and move back to vinyl? I'm terrified of turning it and messing it all up. Don't be terrified of turning it, Rhonda. You can always sit there with scraps and loosen and tighten and adjust, and eventually you'll figure out the sweet spot. Just don't be afraid to mess with your tension would be my suggestion. Okay, so this is my front side here. So I want to unzip in this way because that's my front. Right, right. Yes, yes. Okay. Okay, so I'm just going to start flipping away. I bind my zipper panel and gusset before I do the top stitch. This encases the zipper tape so the zipper tape can't fray. Okay. All right, so I'm going to match top and bottom and then go around. She does have side notches for you. to match up your gusset seams with those side notches. On the back panel, the placement's a little bit different because it's a different size. So just be aware of that. I have a dog at my door. All right. I like to do top, bottom, and then sides. And my side here. So this side seam right here matches the side notch that was marked in the pattern piece. Patterns don't always have that notch. It's hard to find the perfect sweet spot on that sometimes. So as long as you have your top and centers, you usually can work it in pretty well. Now I'm gonna go around and baste this first at 1/8 of an inch. For those of you who have watched me do this before, you know that's my favorite way to do it. I'm gonna baste it on at 1/8 of an inch, and then I'll do my full seam allowance. It just, for me, that is the best way to do it. Hi, Rhonda. We will be cutting out Mr. Heckles the same time you are cutting yours out. Rhonda, only if you want to. I'm just going to do a cutout. The videos will stay up on Patreon, so you can go back and rewatch whenever you're ready to. You don't have to do it the same time as me. That part is totally up to you, okay? The videos will stay up though for you to watch. All right, so there's my first little half in there. So I'm gonna go over to this side now and do this side. I count by the clicks, yeah. That's a great way to do it, Brittany. All right, there is my, there it is. Gusset fits nice and tight, guys. I like it. All right, I think we're there. I'm gonna sew this bad boy on. Looks like, make sure that you have, we're doing the shorter side of the zipper panel on the front panel, okay? Make sure you have the correct side of this gusset piece connected. All right, I'm gonna move the camera. Just because I feel like it's easier for you guys to see on this side, okay? When I do this step, we're gonna go in and down a little bit. There. Okay. So I'm gonna do 1/8 of an inch first, and then we'll go bigger. It doesn't really matter where you start. Just find a place that works for you. And as always, I like to do gusset side up. Whoops. And you could bind these two little edges right here if you want to. I did not. But if you were really worried about a pretty bag on the inside, you could totally do that. I just feel like it's in such an odd place that it's not seen, so I didn't worry about mine. Off topic, but where did you get that pink shirt? Rhonda, I got it at a pink concert. It's a concert tee. Those of you who have been watching me for a while know I am obsessed with pink. So there you go. Which stitch length do you recommend for jelly? I would do anywhere from a 4 to 4.5. I wouldn't go smaller than a 4. You could go bigger than a 4.5, but I keep mine just around those two measurements. And again, that's my personal preference. Other people may say differently, and that's fine. What size needle are you using? I have a 20 currently, I believe. It's either an 18 or a 20, but I think it's a 20 right now. I think I had switched it and I haven't switched it back. I usually sew with an 18, but either one works. It all depends on your materials, how thick your thread is. There's a few factors to what size needle you should be using. Just make sure it's not dull when you're sewing with this stuff, because won't work as well. All right, so that was my basting stitch. It looks pretty good. It did, whoops. It did just tiny shift right there. I'm just going to shift it just a tiny bit right there. I'm just trimming that down even. Then right up here. The rest looks pretty dang good. All right, I don't remember, I think, now, your main seam allowance on this doesn't make a huge difference whether you do 1/4 or 3/8 inch seam allowance. I think I'm gonna do a 3/8. And then if you wanted to bind it, you can. You don't have to bind jelly material. It's really just for looks. Okay, so if you're gonna bind, it's really just for looks. I do have some cut out just in case I wanna do that. But I'm gonna take it at a 3/8 inch right now and go around. Yes, that's what I'm gonna do. Let me get another drink of water. My throat is dry. All right, let's go around one more time. Shall we? We shall. Did I move it back? Okay. There's Lots of movement upstairs. My daughter must be home from school. Hi. Are you on lunch break?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I don't have school today.
You don't have school today? Okay. What's up?
Do we have wrapping paper so I can wrap it with cakes?
Yeah, in the storage room in the right side corner. There should be some wrapping paper.
Okay. And then I'm going to go pick him up from lunch.
You are?
Yeah.
Okay. Is he feeling better?
No, but...
Was he at school today?
Yeah.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Okay, how are you feeling?
Good.
Are you tired?
No.
Did you get enough rest last night?
I think so.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. I get the kids back today, and then we might be having dinner with Kara tonight for the triplets' birthdays.
Okay.
If you wanted to join. But if you're spending it with Devin, I get that too.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll talk to them. I don't know if they're doing anything. So.
All right.
I'll
Okay, I love you, baby.
Love you.
Okay, bye. You can leave my door cracked so the dogs can come in if they want to. All right. Sorry if I missed any comments. Hi from Kansas. There are a lot of Rondas on today. That's funny. Okay. I'm just reading real quick. Here we go. Sorry, I'm just taking it slow around this. I hear my bobbin. It might be a little low. Remind me to change it. My daughter's boyfriend has mono. So that's great. She's in her senior year of high school, getting her cosmetology license. And the last thing she needs is to have mono. Oh, the joys. The joys. Okay, so that looks good. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, so there's what it looks like on the back. That was kind of awesome. All right, so here's a couple of things you can do now. So if you don't love the look of just the raw edge, and also I forgot you could add binding right here. I didn't do it. I forgot. If you wanted that to be finished. You can use any kind of material with this jelly, clear vinyl. Really, you could do fold over elastic, or you could do another strip of jelly. The issue I had, and I'm wondering if I should do fold over elastic actually. The issue I had when I did this with my Susu sling, my stitching got kind of funky on the back side of my material. So my stitching got a little funky on the back side here. So what I did was I took a piece of jelly and I just bound it like that around the bag. I'm not sure why my stitching got funky, and I don't know if I should try it. Should I try it again, guys? What should I do? What do you guys think? Should I do this or should I do fold over elastic? Because I do want to cover it up. I'm not going to leave it raw. You can, but I'm not going to. Pink fold over. Do you have, no, there's no double-sided tape in here. So I don't think that was the issue. I think it was just the material. Fold over, right? Yeah? Okay. We're going to do fold over elastic. I agree. So I need either purple or pink or blue, right? Okay, let me look real quick. Just a second. Let me see what I have. Oh, duh, you guys. I have Purple Rain in on my website. Let me go grab some. Okay. Duh. Duh. Okay. Would lengthening the stitch help? I don't think so. I think it's just material. I think it's because I have I'm sewing through 5 to 6 layers of jelly and clear at a time. I think it just doesn't like it. I think. All right. I do like the saddle chair. I tend to use the saddle chair in smaller spurts, and I use it a lot at my embroidery machine when I'm embroidering. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Awesome. Duh. Here we go. Oh yeah, I need to check my bobbin. I think it's time to change. Thanks for the reminder. Remind me again after I do this. I'll forget. Yeah, sometimes I forget I have a whole shop of things out there. Ay, ay, ay. All right, I'm just slightly stretching this as I go. My son is a human post-it note for reading me things. I tell my kids all the time, okay, remind me this and this and this. They're like, okay. Yeah. Same, same, same. But if you're reminding me when I'm not at a spot to sit and do it, I won't remember. That's the thing, right? Yeah. I wonder if it's warm enough to do dog walks today. Oh, there's Oakley squeaking a toy. All right, almost there. Oakley. That looks wider than the fold over I've tried before. This is 1 inch wide and it's my favorite. All right, so I like to connect these two here. So I'm going to cut this and join them. So I want to go zoop like this. Just gonna clip that for a minute. I'm watching while you get a pedicure. I need a pedicure, Kathleen. Anna just asked if she could do a pedicure on me for her school. So I guess I'm gonna go have her do a pedicure. All right. You don't have to connect the 2 layers like this, the 2 sides. I just do it. I think it looks good. And I like it. So I just made it one, right? Hi, babe. Are you playing with a toy? Did you find a toy? Hi, baby. Hi. Hi, Okers. What do you think? Are you being good? Hi. Hi, baby. Hi. I love you. Look at this sweet dog, guys. You going to say hi to everybody? Yeah? Were you tearing apart a toy? Did you have a squeaker? Doesn't she have the sweetest little face? Oh, this dog. I love her, and she drives me crazy. Okay. All right, here we go. She's all, Mommy, take me on a WALK. It's been so cold and windy, I haven't wanted to. Yeah, she's got those, you know, golden doodles have like human looking eyes, and she has got those human eyes. It's pretty funny. Okay, there we go. All on. Oh, bobbin. I remembered. You know, dogs can spell. I know. We've gone over this before. I have enough to sew this on, I think. I'm gonna do this and then I'll get a fresh one. We were in the 80s yesterday and this morning it was 32. Oof. It snowed yesterday here. And it's been super like icy and windy, cold. I haven't been outside to see if it's windy today or not. I will walk in anything except wind. I absolutely hate it, and my ears are super sensitive, so. Okay, she is adorable. Thank you. I do love my ochre dokers. She's my baby. She does not like men, though. Like, she knows my kids, my boys, but other men, My ex came in the house today and she peed on the floor because she was so nervous. I'm all cool, cool, cool. Especially ones, yeah. Anyways. Kind of funny. She's just used to being around a bunch of girls. Playing chicken with the bobbin makes my heart beat faster. Amber, that's funny. That's right. My daughter has a golden doodle and she doesn't like men either. That's funny. I just think I got her right as I was getting separated and divorced, so she wasn't really around, and my other big boys were not home. She does love my 2 sons, my 2 boys, but every once in a while, if they haven't been around and they come home, she gets a little nervous around them. She's just not used to men. So I'm doing this at just a 1/4 inch seam allowance. And it's nice because I stretched it onto my bag, it kind of stays put when I take off the clips. It doesn't really move much. I just do a tiny bit of adjusting with this screwdriver, but not much. I had a golden lab that was like that, very protective around me towards men. Not that I had a lot of men to be protected from. That's funny. What's funny is I think Marley May is 10 times more protective of me than Oakley is. Marley May will growl and like try and attack anybody who she thinks is a threat to me. It's hilarious. She doesn't hurt anybody. She never like bites, but she'll growl and like yip and act like she's mean. She's very protective of me. My baby. Okay. Awesome. That, it just, you know, it's not necessarily needed, but look how much prettier it is now. That just makes it prettier. Okay. So there is my front all done. So for my back, I just have to, where my side darts go are just a tiny bit better. Oh, or tiny bit different, because my back panel is larger than my front panel because it goes up. I know that sounds, you're like, what? Trust me. Okay, so we're going to do top and bottom first, and then we'll do the sides. Yeah, Marley May didn't really get protective of me until probably about a year or two ago. If any other dogs or people are like either hugging me or jumping on me, she freaks out. It's crazy. The clear TPU is so cute. I know, right? I kind of love it. It turned out, I think this is going to be a cute bag. I haven't done the crossbody strap with it yet. How long have we been on here? I probably have time to do the crossbody strap too. Or the sling strap, however you want to call it. So I remember she said, so there's notches on this, but it doesn't go in the same place. It goes like, I forget if she said like a 1/2 inch or a 1/4 above. Let me look real quick. I know she states on here. Maybe. Yeah. Okay, so it needs to be about 3/8 inch below. All right. Is that right? Gusset seam below the center side notches. Okay, there we go. About right there, I think. That should work. My 4-pound Yorkie attacks my husband whenever he walks in the room. It's funny. Dogs are funny. Hi, Susie. I have to say, this one went together fairly easy. Like, just the entire construction of it all. I mean, even the zipper panel went so much easier with this jelly vinyl. It was not very hard. How's Susan doing with her new machine? Vicky, there's an issue with it that we need to figure out. She hasn't had time to sit too much with it yet, but I think Ruben is going to do a video chat with her. I think it just might be the foot pressure, I think. I don't know. I didn't have enough time to sit and play with it. Just the new machine kinks that you have to work out. All right, almost there. Let's get this bottom on. What else should I sew up this week, you guys? That's easy that I could prep. I wanted to do 3 sews this week. And I need one more idea. And I don't want to do the Mr. Heckles at 110 yet because I want the designer's video to have more time to be up before I take that on. I will do it in the future, but don't recommend that one right now. Oh, I know what we're going to do for our next sister sew. So I've got that one. Toby Stylix new one. That one would take me some practice. That one looks a little intense. It looks cute, but it looks like not one that I could sit and do in one sitting. Okay, I'm gonna do that. Elise Stitches by Christy. Ah, Spencer Ogg Starburn. Katie, is that a new one that she has? Because she doesn't want me doing ones right when they come out. Because again, she wants her video to have time. It can't be a newer pattern. Let's do one that's been out for a little bit. Rhonda, I think Susan and I are gonna sew up Christy Stitches by Christy's new wallet. I forget what it's called, but it's super cute. And I know I want to do a wallet with Susan for the next sister sew. All right, here we go. What do I got here? Okay, I'm gonna go around at, second side's always a little bit tougher because you have to work around this top panel so it doesn't, but this is pretty squishy material. I think we'll be okay. The Rhodey, I've done the Rhodey a few times. That one's a great one. I'm not gonna do that one again. That one's a really good, fun one. I have a couple videos on that. The Ivy wallet. What's the Ivy wallet? Oh, is that the Stitches by Christy one? I don't remember the name of it. It's her most recent one. Bucket bag style with grommets. Margaret, I hate grommets. I refuse. I avoid grommets at all costs. No, grommets are great, and I like the way they look. I still have yet to figure out how to get my cam press to do grommets, and I have all of the dies for it, and I cannot figure it out. So grommets and I are not friends still. Yeah, the Ivy wallet. Susan and I are going to do that for a sister sew. Whoops. Everyday tote with the divider. It's a good idea. I do love a good everyday tote. Guardian backpack. I've done that. That one's a good one. I'm kind of squishing and pushing the jelly out as I go around because it tends to want to retract. And so I'm just kind of manipulating it as I go. Do you see how I'm squishing it and it comes back out? Ooh, the fundamental tote with its new divider add-on. That's right, Brittany. I wonder if I could cut that out tonight. That would be a good one to do. I'm sorry. I mean the fundamental tote. Oh. Yeah, that'd be a good one. I have a new template I need to make a video for that Leslie made at Jolie Lee Creations for my cute metal round handles. It's like to do a hidden connector for them. And I have a bunch of templates to sell, and I need to do a video for it. The Tripper Backpack from Sally Tomato. I don't know. I haven't asked her if she allows videos. I'll have to ask her. The Oxbow. Oh, didn't Lauren just do the Oxbow? That one's really cute. You guys got some good suggestions. Can you do one of the bags of the month? No, I can't, Rebecca. I can't do those ones until they come out for just regular sale and with the permission of the designer. I hated making the Tripper backpack. Really? Why? What did you not like about it? Can I ask when you will get the Purple Rain thread back in stock? It's ordered. It just takes a while. You know, overseas was on Chinese New Year vacation holiday. So things haven't been, factories closed down. So it's gonna take a while for restock to come. All right, that looks good. Okay, now I'm gonna go around at my full seam allowance. There we go. What about the Park Hopper? Yeah, that one's cute. I haven't made that one. Maybe I should like revisit some of my very first bags that I did back when I started. Knowing what I know now, I wonder if I would make them differently. I know I would change some things. Do you do noodle head patterns? Margaret, last time I asked, she wasn't keen on having other people make videos, but I haven't asked in a while. So I'm not sure. Tori, that's a cute one. I've seen that one done a lot. Yeah, the Denver backpack. I love that one. That one's a classic. That was one of my first favorite backpacks. All right. Now I just need to do the fold over elastic. looks good. All right, here we go. Let's do the elastic. Need a drink of water. Rose, you remember watching my tutorial for the Denver backpack? I mean, that one's old. That's been a while. That's like, what, 4 years old now? I think, just about, right? All right, here we go. Yeah. Georgia girl, yeah, she has cute ones. Hi, Karina. You should totally do a Susu sling. I hear it's amazing. Oh, yeah, I've never heard of that one. I'll have to try it. It was really fun doing a Susu sling in jelly. That was super fun. What about the Sophia satchel from Maggie 55? I cannot do Maggie 55 patterns on video. She has her own, she's like Lavender and Twine. They have their own videos that come with their patterns, so they prefer people not to do their patterns. Copper Designs. I've never heard of Copper Designs. You guys know all sorts of people. Liddy Designs. It is crazy how many designers and bag patterns are out there, isn't it? I mean, you guys are naming off all these ones I've never heard of. It's awesome. All right, I'm going to connect. Yoop. And we're almost there. They get lost with the more popular designers. Yeah, they do sometimes. Focus on Me wallet. No. All right, let's sew this sucker on. Beautiful. Here we go. Trailblazer. Nancy. Trailblazer was my very first video that I ever did. Isn't that crazy? Almost turn and burn time. Yes, ma'am. Gonna get my hair dryer out too, so my hands don't die. All right, guys. It's that time. It's that turn and burn time. I'm going to get my hair dryer and heat up this vinyl, this clear jelly vinyl. It really, really helps to have it heated when we do this part. Hey, baby. She's like, what are you doing? You're going to hate me. I'm going to turn on the hair dryer, Oaks. You gonna be okay down there? It's gonna freak you out. All right, here we go. You're okay. Hey, you're okay. It's just a hair dryer. You're okay, baby. I feel like a hairdryer is a must for these type of bags, guys. Highly, highly recommend having one in your room. What color strap am I going to do? I was going to do this hot pink strap, but now I don't know, actually. I am not quite sure. That looks good, guys. Raw. Oh my goodness. Look how cute that is. There we go. There is our clear jelly Rosie sling. That turned out so cute. See, do you see how it has like a slight slant right here? You could probably make it so both panels were this size and it was all one piece too if you didn't want to. I think if I were to do a jelly clear one, I probably wouldn't add that slant. I think it has more of a effect on normal materials than it does on the jelly. But all in all, remember I forgot to trim out that extra in my zipper, but look how smooth it looks now. So it's totally fine that I didn't do that. I was gonna do this with it for a strap. Oof, I still might. I kind of actually, that brings out that bright pink there. I still actually might do this. What do you guys think? Do you think the pink's cute with it? I always do white and black. I could always do white and black, but what do you think, guys? I'll make it real quick. Should we do pink or should we do, we could do this. Oh, see? You don't love the pink? Yeah, I'm not loving the pink either. Look at this. I don't have turquoise, guys. What about that? I like that. I'm all for the black and white. Yes? Yes? What do you guys think? Something softer. You guys know I love stripes. I don't know, guys. What should I do? Do you still have your mint webbing? Yeah, I do. Oh my goodness. I've got this. No. Yellow, black and white, mint. Okay, you guys are gonna help me figure this out. I think that's cute. Right there. Here's mint. Mint? Mint? Teal? Mint? That's cute. Let me see if I have a purple. That's all she wrote, guys. That's all I got. What do you think? Mint, 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 mint. Okay. Let's do the mint. If it was for me, I would do the black and white. For me. But that's cute. Because that kind of goes with my accents and everything. I love how many different opinions you all have. I like the stripes though. You guys, I like the stripes. Do I do what I like? That's because I like the stripes. I like the contrast. You know what? I think this is cute. And I'm the maker, so I'm going to do it. Sorry. I know I wanted all your opinions, but now I don't care. I like the black and white. Thank you, though. Thank you for all of your input. Let's do the black and white. Yep, you know what? People can always change the strap. It's not connected to the bag. And I think it's cute. Thor. I do it 54 inches long usually. I like stripes, but the black was too harsh. You know what? I like the stripes. I think I'm obsessed with the whole black and white added to things. I think it really makes other things kind of pop. So there you go. I felt needed for the moment. I mean, I did like all of your input. I do. I always love all of your input, but sometimes I just do what I want. There must be someone here. Sorry. Yuck. You know what? That's okay. You don't have to like it. If somebody wants to buy this and they want a different strap, I can make a different strap. But I think the black and white's cute. All right, I'm just gonna fold this over here. Just do a double fold and go like that. You guys are funny. You know what? Opinions and people's input is what makes this world a fabulous place. I love that people like different things and everybody can have different opinions. That's the great thing about it, right? Two webbings together. That would be cute, although I feel like that might be a little too thick, but that would be cute. It might be a little too busy if I did two webbings together though. Yeah, the mint would be cute too, guys. Opinions, opinions. Everybody's got them. All right. And then I like to do two rows of, this is kind of how I do my straps now. Sometimes I put a little fold over piece of vinyl on the ends to hide the stitching. Oh, I didn't loosen. Two turns. I forgot to loosen, so the back doesn't look that great. Sometimes I like to put webbing on the bottom, but that's basically what I do now is just these 2 rows of stitching and then I fold it under so there's no raw edge. All right. And then and I don't know if you guys know this, I do have these thinner slides for 1.5 inch on my website. They're great for things like webbing because they're not really thick and they handle the thinner material well and they pretty much hold, like it holds it in place. It doesn't slide as much. Yeah, I think I did that. I twisted that. I sure did. There we go. Who's here? Who are you barking at? Huh? Who are you barking at, Okers? Oakley's making lots of appearances today. All right, and then for this one, I do the same thing. I'm just gonna double fold it here and then fold it down again. And it doesn't have to be a big fold, just enough to kind of hide that raw edge. You don't have to do it that way. If your machine can't handle, that's what, 3 layers of webbing? If your machine can't handle the 3 layers, then just leave it raw, but make sure you melt it, or you could cover it with vinyl, one of the two. Hi, Evelyn. All right, one more stitch and then we're done. And we'll put it on and see how hideous these black and white stripes are. I think they're gonna be cute. All done. All right, guys, you ready? Let's do it. Let's do it. Oh, actually it's the other way around, isn't it? The adjustment. I love these connectors. Really like that connector. Okay. I think the black and white stripe is, as my kids say, fire. Fire. All right, ready? There. What do you guys think? Do you like it? Cute? Was I right or was I wrong? What do you think? I think it's cute. I approve. Look at that. Okay. The stripes are fire. I like it, guys. I think it adds a good contrast. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope that was fun. And go make a clear jelly Rosie sling. That was a lot of fun. Again, I think the only thing I would change is maybe just this gusset for the jelly. I don't know if it's needed as much on the jelly one. It's still really cute though. I love the black and white stripes, guys. This will be for sale on my website. Whoops, if anybody wants to buy it. And thanks for hanging out with me. Very cute, but I wouldn't have chosen that strap. That's okay. That's okay. I love it. This is definitely my style. You do you, boo. All right. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. I hope you have a fabulous Wednesday. And we'll see you later. Bye.